Oh, hey, hi,
So
hello,
I
welcome
guess how
on
much are
in.
we doing with? Oh,
That's
hey,
Zip it.
Nailed it.
my
Got him.
turn tonight.
I
Cute
got him.
intro.
I got him.
My turn tonight.
It's so good. It
You weren't
finally
saying anything
happened.
embarrassing.
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't matter.
Nope,
I've been
not
trying to
saying
get
anything
Rob
embarrassing.
for years. Uh, we got him. We got him. Thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out tonight as we play some Shadowrun. We're going to go around the room, introduce who we're going to be playing this evening, what your role is on this team. We'll do a bit of a recap before heading on to the show. So we'll go ahead and start with Rob.
Since I couldn't get the mic off anyways. So hi everyone, I'm Rob. Tonight I'm going to be playing Bite Size. Bite Size is our face and sometimes Decker.
Wait, you just punch people?
Yeah,
The face decker?
but like with
Okay.
something really expensive.
Based.
Not like that.
Not like that. Not I got a face decker. Um, next up we have Warren.
Hi, I'm Warren. I'm sorry that the show that tonight probably peaked with Rob getting in the middle of the intro, but we'll try to make that not the peak. But it's going to be in the top 5 for sure, no matter what. And I'll be playing Rick Roll. Rick Roll is the best shot to run around because he'll never let you down, never give you up, never run around to desert you, all the things. And he is an orc, punchy guy who also drives.
I think I might
So a
have.
second face Decker.
Yeah, I think so.
A second base decker, but on wheels.
Damn. And last but not least, we have Donnie.
I'm Donnie. I'm playing Ronnie Gaslight Russo, the of a Hanuman, which is a dwarf meta type surge, whatever. And Ronnie's role is kind of the handyman. You know, he's good with power tools for their intended purposes, and knows engineering and some magic adept powers, but mostly power tools.
Like chainsaws?
Adept power tools. Chainsaws for car mechanics.
Gaslight is very proficient with a chainsaw. Has never even seen a tree.
Right, exactly that.
You know, they said, "Don't you want a, uh, don't you want a torch for that exhaust removal?" And I said, "No, I have a chainsaw. It cuts just as clean."
Is that what they said?
Put it back on. Yeah, they said that.
Um,
One day I'll upgrade to a monofilament.
probably.
Forward.
It's better gas mileage. Um, but last time you guys made off with like some bandits. Um, not only because you guys made a lot of Nuyen, but also because you stole something. As you guys did take a prototype. No, he's not in this campaign. A prototype. Um,
Yeah,
true, true, true. Um,
we're gonna need a lawyer at some point. It's gonna happen.
um, but you guys did take a prototype, and the individual that you were took it from, one cool running, as it were, um, drove
With
off.
Olympics.
Exactly. Thinking that he still had it in his possession attached to the car, um, and went somewhere else very far away. Um, and as you guys, after you sold it to Bite Size's Fixer, you guys did the very smart thing and paid down some debt, paid your rent, and laid very, very low while the heat died down for a bit. A few gunshots now peppered up the side of your building, repairing some glass, repairing some exterior walls. But nonetheless, you guys were laying low while you guys did wait for another job to come in from Bite Size, as Bite Size's Fixer gave you a job. Not a whole lot of details, but that you guys were going to be stealing a car as your guys' next job.
A sob. I wrote notes.
He wrote notes. I like it. I like it.
I don't remember if it was any of this very expensive car or if it was a specific one of this very expensive
Actually,
car.
was it? Actually, I have SSAB. I don't have Saab, and this is the world of Shadowrun, so I don't actually know if that's a typo. It's a Javelin 878 Ti. I don't. Is that a Saab or is that an SSAB?
It is a sob. It's SAAB.
It's AAB classic. Good thing I know my cars. Otherwise, I would have went with that typo and looked like an idiot stealing the wrong car.
Could you imagine? But it is the Javelin model, and it is a particular individual's model.
I didn't write that part down.
How dare you not write it down?
All right, time to ask Crime GPT how to go about this.
Crime GPT. I love it.
Co-pirate.
Oh,
Beautiful, amazing.
well, there's number 2. Got 5 more or 3 more slots to fill for the top 5 of the night, guys. We're 10 minutes in. We're making good time.
That's just what when Raku calls co-pilot.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, too far.
Yeah, I think so. That's a little bit. It's a little much.
Cut the mic.
But really, though, if we're gonna do this, where do we want to do our research? How do we want to do this? This is probably, well, I guess now it might be the second most expensive thing we've stolen. So
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
it was going to be the most expensive, but I don't know how expensive the prototype that we just took actually is. It's priceless.
That's a good way to look at it. It's a good way to look at it.
Whereas
First,
this
we
thing
gotta find
definitively
the-
has a price. It's 100 to 125,000 yen.
That's just for stock parts.
Yeah. I mean, I assume it gets a little more with whatever you do to an aftermarket, but it's a car. It depreciates by 30% when you drive it off the lot. So
So you're saying we need a flatbed or somewhere to keep the odometer from moving.
yes, yeah.
Miles or money? Million. And who has this car?
An individual by the name of Mr. Fjord.
Fjord.
That's right.
That was a J.
FJORD. Fjord Focus.
Focus.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Fjord Fjolkos.
X3.
Oh, tonight's gonna be good. Tonight's gonna be good.
It's feeling very zany Shadowrunner bullshit, and I'm here for it.
Yep.
So what do we know about this this fjord?
I know that if he has like a tiefling wife, I'm out. Just saying.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Is that
sense.
a reference?
Yeah.
You just don't like
I'm not gonna explain it.
We Don't get me wrong.
It's an old trio. It's
Play
fine.
with the devil.
Get the horns.
So yeah, I don't know anything about Fjord, but I'll tell you in a few minutes if I know anything about Fjord. Bruce, I think I'm gonna do some matrix searchy.
Yeah. Roll it.
Do you want me to do the full extended or pick an amount of time, or how do you want me to do it?
Go ahead and just do an extended, and just let me know when you get 5 successes, please.
Sure. Let me just make sure I've got the right programs loaded.
Heard.
Browse.
Where is this car? Where does this exist? What book?
I didn't even know there was Sob in any of the Shadowrun books. Is it in Double Clutch?
The Saab is in double clutch, yeah.
Sad. I got 9 hits for Sab. Sab Javelins on page 26, Double Clutch, also known as a Gladius. That's a different card, but probably same page.
Double clutch. Double clutch.
Double clutch.
S.
What? What is happening?
Double clutch? Double clutch?
I got yeah, nailed it.
Different song, same theme.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, while one of you guys are doing a matrix search, what are the other two of you doing?
I'm gonna do my own research and learn the specs of this vehicle. If there's some mechanics you gotta do on the fly, I want to know when and where without having to go looking for it.
Respectable. So you're just looking for basic stats of
Pull
the
up
car.
The mechanics instruction manual, see if it's on archive.
See it online. Yeah, exactly that.
Start looking.
Yeah. Sounds like you're also doing a matrix check.
Yeah, if we can do that. I've got automobiles knowledge skill. That gives me like an edge or something.
Yeah.
Or I could save it for if I actually do anything mechanics on it or something. But anyway, matrix check.
Rick Roll, what do you like to do?
Resetting edge. This is
I think Rickroll probably needs a little bit of information before he can really do much of anything.
Based.
He's more of the physical guy.
Gonna move around some more engine blocks and drop them on your floor and break your floor more.
Yes.
Okay.
It took me 4 rolls to get there.
Okay. It's gonna take you quite a bit of time. I think each one is an hour.
Yes.
Which it would make sense. Mr. Fjord is a very, very private person.
I thought it was an hour. The
It's
thing
10
on
minutes,
here
right?
says it's 10 minutes.
Right. I think it's 10 minutes. For
Yeah,
matrix
I'm gonna
checks?
for matrix
go
search.
verify.
Pretty sure it's 10 minutes per.
Yeah, no, it's 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
I'm also
Because then
wondering.
there's
I could
that one
do.
Technomancer thing that makes it like 0 minutes, and it's
It
crazy.
makes it a combat round.
That's wild.
It's 3 seconds.
addition to yours-
That's not enough.
Before we get into the juice of your matrix search,
Uh-huh.
I'm wondering. All right, I could do a matrix search for my manual,
Uh-huh.
but I don't have electronics.
Mm.
It would just. Can you just like find me a manual for it and give me a PDF? You do that.
Yeah, once So, yep, yeah, no, totally fine. I'm just going to answer the questions in the order that they were asked. I'll get back to you in an hour or so with information on Fjord.
Okay, so Fjord is um, a very um, very wealthy dwarf um, that does live on the north side of Indianapolis. Um, seems to have most of his like private information is redacted, removed. Definitely, you can tell has gone through a lot of trouble to remove as much of themselves from the matrix as possible. Obviously, you can't take everything off the internet; it's always there forever. Um, but he's done a very good job, or someone has, to ensure that he's off the internet or off the matrix as much as possible. But you do find his address, um, and it does seem to have a. Um, you've seen got a couple pictures of him as well. No chrome on him whatsoever, but you do see that he does have a monocle in every single picture. And every picture you see of him, he does have at least 2 to 3 guards that seem to be um, sort of following him in some capacity or another.
Okay. I'm going to shoot all that information over to the group and like tag, bold, have it pop out for the address to Rick. This might be the next step is figure out more about this guy.
Heck yeah, I'll take the address and just do a casual drive by just to see what we're dealing with.
Okay.
Any of those pictures got the javelin?
Yes, actually, it does. It is a very, very almost like dark purple. Um, that sort of actually has a small video clip that as it sort of goes by, you can sort of see like that shifts colors as it goes from one end to another. It goes from like a deep purple to like a sort of um, navy blue, depending on which angle you're looking at it from.
That's iridescent, fluorescent, iridescent.
Iridescent, right?
Trying to recall my GTA 5 days. What's that paint job?
I think it's iridescent.
Is that matte or is it
It's not matte.
not matte?
It's definitely not matte.
Okay. Any other, possibly knowing what the stock model might look like? Any other mods to this vehicle? A spoiler, rims, fancy.
I mean, most of it does look custom, but it does not look like it's. Yeah, most of it is custom, um, but it doesn't like you can't see anything that's extreme or extravagant that is popping off right. Like it has custom rims, it has custom tires, it's got a bit of a spoiler on the back, um, exhaust system, stuff like this, but nothing like out of the ordinary.
Just making sure if I could spot this car in a lineup.
Very much so.
You managed to get a whole lineup of these things. It's a very expensive day.
Well, one of them mugged me in the street, and the police asked me a few questions.
Pretty sure that if a Saab Gladius mugged one of us in the street, the police would ask us to give them our wallet.
Sir, which javelin mugged you? It was that one.
All
I
right.
know it. Maybe it was that one.
Good. Now go give them the rest of your money.
Do you think that monocle has any enhancements?
I can't
mean,
see
who
why
would wear
else
a
you'd
monocle
wear it.
without a. Yeah. All right. I've got a double monocle. The only reason why I wear that's for enhancements.
Bruise, for information on a Gladius, it took me 1 roll to get to 5 hits.
Hey. Okay, cool. You
Dice
do
are weird.
have the base information for a Gladius, or from a Javelin, excuse me, not the Gladius. Just to make sure we're on the same page. It is the Javelin model.
Okay.
We're trying
I
to
guess would it
upcharge
be
the. We got this javelin, or we got the gladius. That'll be an extra
Guys.
25k.
Guys, I asked you to go steal a Javelin. Why'd you come back to the Gladius? This is the wrong car.
You're welcome.
It's the better
would it,
car.
would it be
Chill.
worth an extra half hour or so to extended test this and try to figure out like what sorts of mods are available on these kinds of things and what have you, just so
If you would like.
when we get there we can recognize what we're looking at?
Yeah, if you would like to.
And what Gaslight's looking for is if there's, every car has like a specification manual with it. Just get me something like that I can study.
You get that in 10 minutes, and then Bite Size is going to keep looking for three more rolls.
Yep.
Woof.
Oh, so there's got to be a way to do that outside the Matrix. I mean, I imagine I can't just go to the library, but like, can I gotta go to AutoZone.
Yeah. I gotta go to AutoZone and look
I'll
at
just take
the.
one of these manuals for like $15, please.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can go to the library if you want. They'll let you look it up on the Matrix there.
Yeah. I'm sure they have the ebook. You just need a library, son.
I'm gonna add a contact librarian.
Just a Call of Cthulhu character.
We play Shadowrun 1920.
No, stop it, Warren. I saw the light bulb. Get out.
That was
I mean,
before the
steampunk
Awakening.
cyberware and like zeppelins. Like it would be
Everything
cool.
would be gas or steampunk. Yeah.
It would be cool.
Hold on.
It would be
Hold
real
on. We
cool.
might be cooking with gas here.
Instead of tape decks, it's like mini record players.
Oh,
Like gramophones.
gramophones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like make it
Gotta
more
wind it up.
more Call of Cthulhu-y though, right?
Yeah, it has
Yeah, it just means that at some point you're gonna pilot your Zeppelin into an eldritch monster.
Yeah. You're gonna roll
Right,
sanity
like,
checks
make
just
Call of
by
Cthulhu, but give me steampunk.
when you wind it up. You just want to possibly get, like, roll a sanity check because the needle's just barely off, and it just makes the eldritch horrors appear.
The sound is a little bit like
Cyberpsychosis. It feels like it's made to be.
Hold on a second.
if in a few sessions we fall through a portal, we know where we're going.
Exactly, we know exactly where we're going.
Wouldn't be the first time.
True. Derail entire campaign. Beautiful. Anyway, back to the reality of 2080.
2077.
Okay, cool. How many more hits did you get after your 3 additional attempts?
3.
3? Okay. The javelin is a pretty I guess you were looking to see what sort of modifications can be made.
Like what sort of mods are common on a vehicle like that?
Rigor adaptations are very common on these sort of cars. Really, anything like wheels on the Javelin, it's mostly anything wheels related, as well as anything that could really affect the acceleration, or top speed on it, are really like the big things that can be and do get upgraded or modified after purchase. But I mean, even at stock, it's It's a dang fast car. Based because you did find all this information. The top speed on this bad boy is 240. So I think your Jackrabbit might be able to keep up for like a round or two.
It's all about that acceleration.
Not the speed interval.
I don't know.
Too many rules. Sorry.
The chase rules are
Wait,
complex.
what?
Yeah.
What's the speed interval? This is the first time I'm seeing that in a car stat block. I've been blind to it.
It's because we don't use.
Is that not just what acceleration means?
In the next session, we'll spend 2 hours going over the chase rules. It will take the whole time.
I specifically chose engineer, not pilot, for a reason. Well, got plenty of this is all good and all for knowing what we're stealing, but we gotta find this fjord before we can do anything.
I mean, we know where he sleeps.
We got his address?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I believe Rickroll is never going to let you down and go take a drive in the Jackrabbit.
Yes, and realize how completely outclassed his poor car is compared to the thing we're going to steal.
Just slightly.
If I had a Nuyen for every Half-Life Crisis that was responsible for buying one of these cars, I would be able to afford one of them.
I see where you're going with that. Yes, absolutely. But yeah, Rickroll will pile into his little Jackrabbit and drive on over there. What part of town is it in? Did we get that?
It's northern part of Indianapolis, so it's right outside the city to the north. A little bit of a nicer area.
Slowly, across all the games I play with you, I will learn all of the Indy geography.
You really probably will.
We talking Noblesville or Fishers, Carmel, or not quite that far north?
It's Carmel. It's Carmel.
Carmel. Okay, so that's not Indy. So
no. I was, northern Indy.
People don't know Indiana geography. I get it.
No, slowly starting to get.
It's Shadowrun Indy geography, so it's probably all part of the sprawl, right?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, at this point, probably is. Carmel's probably its own minor sprawl. To be fair, though.
It's an Eagleton.
Yeah. But very, very upclass neighborhood. Rickroll, you go ahead and take your drive up there. Even your little Jackrabbit sort of sticks out from just the sheer price difference in cars here versus where you're driving through. But you do see the address. It does have a wall that does go around the perimeter. And it has
how tall of a wall?
Probably about 10 feet tall. Definitely looks compound-like. Each corner does have like a little raised, almost like guards tower on the corners, but you do see a very large mansion in the middle of this compound with a decently long road that leads to the gate, or from the gate to the warehouse, or to the mansion. Not warehouse, excuse me. But you do see there is also attached to said mansion a A small warehouse, probably a little bit smaller than your guys' garage.
You said gated.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a keypad? Anything like that?
There is a little keypad at the front gate as well, with a small, very small little guard box.
And now you said compound. So, are we talking like single persons, like very rich person's compound, or are we talking like a community?
Single rich person, or like at least a single family.
Okay. And I assume in an area full of similar type compounds, rich people.
Yes.
I guess while I was matrix searching, would I have gotten the security rating of this neighborhood? Basically, like, is it A?
It is security
There's a
rating.
personal cop in front of every property.
I'm guessing double A, guess maybe.
It is A.
Oh, nice. Okay. Do I see a visible police presence? Like, can I tell if this is a Lone Star contract or Night Errant?
You do see a couple of Lone Stars that do patrol. They're not like patrolling around here particularly, but you have seen Lone Star cars that are driving about this part of the area.
Probably some drone presence as well.
Drone presence, yes, absolutely. Both of the security variety, but you also have seen sort of some just like normal drones that are like delivery drones, more or less, that are dropping packages off in this area. Shiawase Prime.
Costco or Sam's Club?
Shiawase. Um, any other questions?
I guess, are you going to stick out front for a while and keep eyes on the place?
It seems like, well, so I guess let's get on a comp like call, because we
Yeah, I
can
figured we
kinda
were already.
chat. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I mean we should be protected by
Going solo.
Yeah, I'll set up the pan.
protected by bite sizes pan. Yeah, so I mean I think Rick Robes, it's just run down that and say, hey, I think I will probably stick out here just camped in front in a jackrabbit. So let me see what's around here. Maybe I can get an angle. Are there any businesses or anything where it wouldn't be super weird for me to park and then, like go sit at a cafe or something?
Not probably within about a 10-minute drive. So it's very much, this is more of like a community of individuals that have sort of like excluded themselves away from the rest of the more public areas.
Okay. Are there people walking on the streets, or is this all like very pristine and no one's around?
There's a couple of people that are like sort of walking the neighborhood. But again, you can definitely tell everyone who's walking around here is very well kept, very wealthy individuals.
So an orc in greasy overalls will stick out.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. This might be a drop for your drone. What do you think?
My drone?
That's the you gaslight.
I've got. What are you talking about? Dipstick over here? Panting. I don't know why he's panting. It's like a machine.
I like to think he just opens the mouth a little bit and it just pants through a speaker.
Oh, dipstick.
I mean, I could go on a walk with him, get a little closer, and not without raising suspicion. That's not suspicious, right? Walking your drone.
No, it's definitely suspicious. Any of us walking around would be suspicious. I'm thinking either like.
I could get the fake fur, but I just kind of like the metallic one.
No, it's fair. Well, then maybe
Fofur.
maybe Matrix, or maybe we get a smaller drone that isn't going to be so conspicuous, so we can get eyes on this place.
I mean, like, I have a nice set of clothes. I could look not super out of place there.
You saying what I'm wearing? It's not
You
a
could
nice
look
set of clothes. These are Levi's.
Yeah, all right, but I've got like a real leather with an electrochromic mod. So
Well, excuse me.
look, like the part of what I do here is talk to the people with money. I don't have a fancy drone. All I'm saying is, if we want somebody to be there and to be eyes, I can do that. I am
Yeah,
not a third as good as Rickroll at actually seeing stuff, but I can be there.
I mean, just because
Yeah,
it's a nice neighborhood
that
doesn't
might-
make it illegal to go on a walk.
no, but if they start asking questions like, "Hey, are you supposed to be here?" and then they card us, we could have problems very quickly.
Um, since you are there, you do count 6 security officers and what look like 2 lieutenants.
Just permanently there, like on the
Like inside of the compound.
tower?
Yeah.
Whoa, this guy's got a little army in there. Well, I definitely want to find a place to post up. You know what? I don't know if this is even a thing in Shadowrun. Is there an Airbnb like nearby?
You want to just do a quick search
Yeah,
here?
let's just do a quick Google.
Yeah.
A bed and breakfast.
Ideally, something in the. Well,
Wait.
never mind. I was just with our budget, but nothing around here. is
Can
gonna
I
be in
ask
our
a dumb
budget.
question and not be judged? As a question for J Brews and not as a GM. Does the
Yeah.
B and B really stand for bed and breakfast and Airbnb?
Bed and breakfast?
Yeah.
Yes.
My God.
Yeah.
And the air part means it's
My
the
God.
cloud, the internet.
That's wild. Okay, please go on with our
I'm not judging
regular schedule
Just to
program.
make that clear.
No, I'm not judging.
No, it's cool. I just didn't know what the B&B stood
Not
for.
everybody knows things.
That's what I'm saying.
I may have just Googled what VRBO stands for.
Yes. Okay. What does it stand for?
Vacation Rentals by Owner.
Hey, cool.
It's super boring.
What's that? Is that another app?
Yeah, it's just another like.
Sponsor.
It's. Hey, do you guys know what Bing stands for? And then we'll wrap it up.
Be
No.
on the internet, not gaming.
But it's not Google.
There you go. That's better.
You're welcome.
Is that really what it stands
It's
for?
really what it stands for.
I thought it was Chandler Bing.
Too
The
soon.
only other time I've ever heard Bing.
Anyway, back to Shadowrun. Airbnb. Who's searching it?
Well, you know what? I will mention it, and by the time I get around to actually searching it myself, I imagine Bite Size has had a chance to do it.
Yeah. All right.
And by the way, I'm gonna roll some engineering checks.
You're looking
and
for 2
What I'm
successes.
doing is I'm voiding some of the warranties on my devices. It's a quality I have, but it's an extended test and it's gonna do things. But basically, every time I roll, it's an hour. But I figured I've got some hours, and we had some downtime.
Yeah, you got at least 4 hours to get all the information on Fjord.
10 minutes to get
Oh,
you
that's
your
right. That's right.
Airbnb.
Sorry, not hours. You had, 30, 40 minutes. I think it's overall it's been an hour since you guys started looking up information. Airbnb, yes.
By the time by the time Rickroll left, I mean, I was gonna ask, where is our garage? I know we're at a low security location, but do we want to? I don't know if we ever mentioned where our garage is.
This is where we learn which neighborhoods in Indy Bruce is willing to put on blast.
Probably like
Exactly.
southeast.
I think it's the
road.
location that used to be an old 7-Eleven with a sketchy basement door.
I think Southeast Road, where there's the IMAX theater, but in that area they're always doing street races off of
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing if it makes you feel any better.
by the Steak and Shake.
Yeah, by the Steak and Shake, exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, guys. When next time you guys come to Indy for Gen Con, we'll show you all the hot spots.
All right, I don't need to see that spot.
I was just reminiscing about the Dinner Bell, which is right up the road. From
Yep. Still around in 2080, wouldn't you believe it? But there is an Airbnb, and you're looking at about $5,000 New Yen a night.
Hey, good news, bad news.
$5,000 a night.
Yeah, but it does
Yeah,
come.
well,
What's that converted to Nuyen?
It's $5,000 New Yen a night, but it does come with 24/7 dock wagon while you're staying. It also comes with a small security team that watches the facility while you are there.
all right,
Really
so like,
assist
Say if
on
a
a
bed and
Shadowrun.
breakfast offered insurance as a plus, I was like, maybe I don't want to stay there.
good news, bad news, bad news. Good news, I found you the cheapest Airbnb in the area. It is like 5,000. It's got like some really cool perks, but one of the perks is that it comes with witnesses in the event that you're going to commit a crime. So
Awesome.
that's maybe the bad news.
Yeah, extra bad news. I think we have like 1,300 Nuyen to our collective names right now.
Oh yeah, no. I don't think that we're doing it for a lot of reasons, but
They really put the security there so you don't actually like bring extra people in. You have a limit, and people always try to bring extra people in. It's just to make sure that you actually keep to the guest count.
I mean, for 1,300, we could probably stake that place out for like the duration of a dinner.
I've got 2,000 Nuyen. I don't know if we're gonna blow it all in a nice bed and breakfast.
Just for a night.
complimentary.
I mean,
No,
for what it's
I
worth,
don't
they
see
don't
that.
actually like
Backups.
give you breakfast. You got to bring your own breakfast, which is sort of BS. But
It's a BYOB and B.
Really scaled back the services these hospitality places.
Probably have to pay for the beds too.
Yeah, it's not even part of the $5,000.
What's next? We gotta clean up after ourselves.
Yeah, and then they charge you extra if you don't.
All right. Yeah. So then, in that case, I don't think we have an easy stakeout, short of just parking on the road, which would be potentially suspicious. So yeah, I think I'll swing back by. I'll pick up Bite Size, and then maybe Bite Size can walk around and look like they belong.
yeah, you get dressed up real good. I do have to say, by the way, it's very nice to be able to make a call and not have to make a roll about it.
I was really confused what you were meaning, and then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot you play La Sombra.
Yeah, it's nice to play a character that can just pick up the phone and have it do stuff.
I'm actually gonna hit you with gremlins all the time, so
I did
On the
debate
flip
it, and
side,
yeah, just did debate it. Enough is enough. Can't have every game just be gremlins.
yep.
on the flip side, I'd love to have your manservant as well as your resource dots. So
That's true.
You guys had cool running for like 2 episodes.
Let's get him back. Probably wonder where we are anyway.
he's probably pretty mad we
He's
stole his
he probably
birthday.
bled out, to be honest.
Hang on, let me look up how good my doctor is.
The street dog's sort of like
He's
as
connection 3.
yeah.
Probably fine.
Doesn't mean he's at how good of a doctor he is, right? It just means how connected he is.
It's true, I guess.
Well, hey, I voided at least one warranty after 1 hour. The threshold, if it doesn't have a device rating, is 4. I got 7 hits.
Jesus.
But I have a question.
I may have an answer.
Can I void the warranty of my toolkit? My engineering toolkit. The reason why I ask is the quality is quite vague on device. It includes weapons.
Can you read the quality for me?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. Where are you?
I'll have some of my RudderNet leaders' minds work on it as well. That's what we have here. But I would say probably.
Well, what it pretty much. I can't find this thing. What it says is that void the warranty of advice, and then I get to add my logic rating in wild dice whenever I make a test with it. But I have a certain pool of those wild dice, and they go down, and when it goes down to 0, or if I roll a 1 on any of those dice, it breaks the device. Anyway, I'll find that. What book it's from?
Oh yeah, we super banned that as broken AF.
Yeah.
Is how
I
Ru-
thought that sounded. I think that's.
creating. I said I was going to use it, and everyone.
No. I think I was talking about like for RunnerNet. I'm pretty sure we banned the crap out of that for RunnerNet.
we sure did. Anything that's got multiple wild dice, banned to hell. But
I thought it was interesting. It didn't
fun.
say replace the dice with the
No,
wild dice. It said
it's
add your logic rating in wild dice up to.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, great. It is worth a lot of. It did cost a lot of karma.
I mean, I'd be fine with
no,
your
it's cool.
toolkits. I mean, would toolkits be though? Would toolkits be devices? I'm assuming if a weapon is device, I would allow a toolkit to be a device, right?
So here's my concern with the toolkit. Once you break it, how do you fix it?
I think if you fix it, if you break it, you just have to get a new one for a toolkit.
It's not.
Well, so for most of
broken.
them, it's a if you have the right, but the roles in here are all under the if you have the relevant toolkit. If you're what toolkit are you using to mod your toolkit?
Oh, true.
Well, we also have a facility. That's an engineering
And then
facility.
B, once you break it, how do you fix it? Is it back in the facility? Okay, because facilities are considered to have the toolkits in them. So
yeah, but it's also not like broken. It's
no, you can fix it. It's just it's in the same. It would also require a toolkit.
Well, it explains how to repair it in the quality. It's not broken.
Cannot be generated.
it's-
Augmented drones, vehicles are.
Before I created the character, remember I was like, "Hey, I think I found a really broken quality. I'm going to use it."
Sort of love it. Voids any manufacturer's warranty. For a few handy techno bubbles that describe how weird science boosts your equipment, you upgraded the quality. I have to.
Think about what I'm losing. I can no longer send in my toolkit for warranty claims.
Yeah.
It cannot be used on devices that generate persona, commonly CyberDeck or RCC. Augmentations, drones, and vehicles are also ineligible, but per GM discretion, any other device, including weapons, can be modified.
I'd have no problem with you modifying it. Just you're not like you'd have to bring it back to the facility to fix it.
Yeah. So like, toolkit. Yeah, as long as you have if you have a spare toolkit outside of like the facility toolkit, then yes, I'd be fine with it.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to get this out of the way now, because if you would say no, you can't. Toolkit is not a device, then I was just going to upgrade a weapon or something.
No, yeah, that's fine. I will be cool with that.
I've voided my toolkit. My hammers now have little, upgrades.
Have little techno baubles.
And when I use those upgrades, I'll explain what they are then.
I like it. They're sonic.
They've got little like smart gun pieces on them.
Dude,
so
yes.
That they always
Each
have.
one is a turret. Each one just has a tripod, so it just be placed down somewhere.
I just tape a gun to my hammer, and now it's just a.
It's a nail gun.
Hammer.
Yeah. You pull the hammer back on your hammer.
Yeah.
Like it. Don't shake
That'll
it.
get interesting.
Anyway, that was 1 hour.
I got 30 hits. Also, I got 0 hits.
Yeah.
Gonna get swingy.
It's gonna be sick. I'm sure it would be super great when it like critically glitch on trying to take apart something on the javelin and it combusts.
Well.
Yeah.
Problem for future running.
True.
That's why I have 2 toolkits.
Okay. Cool. Bite size is gonna go take a walk.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think about things that we actually need to know in order to do this. And Bruce, I think that this is where we talk about like how are we doing legwork?
Yeah.
Because my thought is that the plan that we're going to follow is wait till this person leaves and parks the car somewhere else, steal the car from the somewhere else, and if that's not viable, then we just try to like take it over in transit. Thoughts, other two? Because getting it in the compound seems like a disaster.
Who's our pilot?
I can drive.
Well,
But yeah, I'm with you. Like unless there is something, if there's some event that's going to pull all the people out of the compound, then maybe. But yeah, I would think we are looking for a better place to hit it than here because this sounds like a bad idea.
And then how much are we trying to be black trench coat, mirror shades versus pink mohawk? Because
Also important.
I'm just thinking if regardless of where we hit, if we need to get out of there, if we can maintain control long enough, it's a fast car. You know, they're really going to chase us all the way to South Indy. And try to just hide somewhere.
Yeah. So the black trench coat would be give the car a malfunction somehow, like sneak gaslight underneath the car to break it in a way that it needs to go to a garage and then be the garage, right? Like have them redirect the car to somewhere that we can then take it from.
I
Leave the
don't
business
hate that
card
plan.
underneath the wipers.
I really
The thing that you break is that you like take the rubber things off the wiper blades.
Exactly. So it just
Maybe not
scratches,
critical.
just scratches the front of the windshield. Son of a bitch!
We were running a special deal.
That's amazing.
This
a
is
good
what's wrong
idea.
with our sales pitches, folks.
It's a good idea, but how can we get them? Why would they ever come to our little shop?
No, not to our shop. We would need to be. We would need to get contact at another shop, or at the very least, say that the other shop is a lot easier to steal from.
It's win-win. Bad business for them. It's good business for us. I went here and my car got stolen.
And it's Shadowrun, so the way that we get them to pick our shop is that they ask a computer to do it, and we redirect the computer.
Right.
Right.
Or the only
Nice.
shop in town that's got the
Actually-
parts if they want it fixed now.
Well, it's Shadowrun,
And
so
the
we
part
can
that
always
we
just get
have
the computer
is
to.
the part that we took out of it.
We can always just get the computer to open the gate and get the computer to turn on the car and have the computer drive the car out of the gate, and then we just get it on the road. Because it's
That
Shadowrun.
seems easier done.
I may have
This
oversold
sounds-
how
this sounds
competent I
easier
am at
said.
hacking.
I hear what you think are my capabilities.
That is a great idea, and let me tell you, I've seen trids where it happens, and it's the coolest stuff. I built this thing. I built my deck out of
That's even
spare
more
parts
amazing.
and out of spare parts and baling wire. No, not like in the cool way. Like there's pieces of soda can that are holding this thing together. Um, I think
Smart
that I
and
would
he
burn my
cares about the
brain.
environment.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong, but I think that they'd be recycling pieces of my brain after I tried to hack this thing.
I like your plan of getting them to a shop or possibly even our shop. But we'd have to get the car to be broken in some.
Yeah, right. So we find out where they park it, and then we sneak you in there and have you break it.
Or we can tail them to where they've got to take it somewhere. That might be lower security if it's a shopping mall. I don't know what the kids do these days. Then maybe we can do something real quick. But
In your research, did you find out where this dude works? And is this his daily driver, or is this like a play toy car?
I did not find out nearly that much. This guy is very private. I found out that he works at a black bar that was superimposed over some text.
have you tried copying and pasting it into a notepad?
Yeah,
I heard that works.
it's just all like combined. It was only available in the PDF. It was an image. It doesn't work.
That's how they get you every time.
Worded by the
Yeah, well-
image.
Let's just take a day and tail this guy, see if he's got any kind of schedule. But I
Totally
think,
fine with that.
Getting the car inside his home is going to be tough to chew.
I have a contact I would like to call.
Make a roll. Oh, just kidding. Who would you like to call?
Well, I'm going to run it by the team first.
Oh, okay.
Because I just want to make sure we're all aligned. So I have a hookup with a dude named Hookup, who's a tow truck driver. So I'm thinking maybe we call and figure out like how do repos work in this kind of neighborhood. Like obviously not tell them the specific neighborhood or any of that. But how does one repo a fancy rich car from a fancy rich compound?
I mean, one way would be that you get wherever it was parked to be declared as illegal in terms of parking. That doesn't work as well in a driveway, but I know a cop.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was saying. Like we steal a parking meter. Wait for the guy to park someplace. We steal like a fire hydrant or a parking meter. And be like, this guy parked in front of a
And
hydrant.
install it in the yeah. No, I like where your head's
Yeah,
at.
like set it down and then
This is
call the tow
wild.
truck on it.
This is wild even for this table.
The thing is, though, is you'd have to steal an expired meter. If you stole a meter that still had time on it, not like
I feel like Gaslight could fabricate a meter for us.
We
I,
just give a
I
chainsaw.
also feel like that's not the hardest part of this plan.
Well, we could steal a meter.
Yeah, no.
That's easy. We can steal a meter. We can work on it on our own time, and then when we're ready to make the swap,
I think Rickroll feels like,
And
this
really, they're all
conversation
computers.
started with-
There's all computers inside of those meters, right? So you just set the computer to expire whenever you want.
how much money are these meters making? If we could just hack the meters, let's just skip the car and just
Forget
rake
that,
in
let's-
the parking fees.
Shadowrun meter maids. Go.
Dude, Shadowrun 3rd edition was about stealing cars. Shadowrun 6th edition is about hitting the meters.
But like, we don't want it to be obvious. We don't want the
Street
city
level.
to realize. So like, if we just stole like a fraction of a penny,
Yeah, every
just the
single
rounding
time.
errors.
Yeah, it's just
Fast
rounding
forward,
errors,
so
no
this
one
game
noticed.
becomes office space.
Yes.
We're gonna end with us all taking baseball bats to your deck.
Just good job.
Oh, so
No.
Just aluminum flying out everywhere.
All right.
Worst deck I've ever worked with.
So then, yeah, let's
Your deck's always
just stake the
jamming.
place out and go from there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna dress up in my fancy clothes and see if I can't figure out what the local apparel looks like and electrochromik it to match sort of pattern,
What's your social
like
rating?
whatever fashion is in this area. What's my social rating? My social rating is 9.
With your real leather on?
Yep.
I'll take Dipstick for a walk in the neighborhood, so we can hit like 3 different angles. I'll catch like the first block that enters the neighborhood, so like when he maybe drives in or leaves, it's like all right, just make it a left.
Okay.
And that way, if anyone gets suspicious of me, it's like I'm not in the neighborhood. I'm just on the first block. Can't walk. It's not even my dog, I'm just walking.
It's not
dog.
even my dog. I stole this dog. It's not mine. I'm just holding it for a friend.
Not even my dog. It's a dog.
My dog didn't take a shit in their yard. I don't even own this dog.
I took a shit in the yard. It wasn't the dog.
The dog.
This is profiling.
Holy cow.
Heard of aching.
All right. You begin to take your laps, as it were. Bite size. Are you just walking around more or less the same block, and just trying to get continual, or are you just doing a single lap and then leaving?
I think that he is walking around for a while, but he's not just like doing laps. Like, do it a figure 8 this time, and then go the other way, and then like
Cool. Trying to not have a pattern, more or less. Getting your steps in
Right.
for the day. All right. Do a extended perception for me, please.
I'm gonna need a ride, by the way.
And you're looking for
This is going to
4.
be the part where, oh, that's tough.
Would you like to surge?
Yes.
Sorry, I gotta wait for Mana Storm. Wow, That does have a meaning in this world. I forgot. Sorry.
Mhm. I'm not gonna get there.
Okay.
I don't actually have the perception skill. There were cuts
Oh,
that needed to be made.
that's fair.
I do have some augmentations in my not my eyes, my contacts
Mm,
that give me a +1 to it, but
makes sense. Okay. Okay.
I probably have the best perception, but also I'm probably the most suspicious.
Probably. A monkey in coveralls is probably a little sus.
But I'll see you noticing.
I'll notice
In fact,
that you're sort of a
I'm
scum.
looking right at you.
Okay, cool. You make your lap around, going into different patterns to make sure that you aren't getting any sort of eyes. How many times did you roll, or did you try?
3.
3. Okay. You get a solid 30 minutes of observing. Doesn't really go out of his house at all. There's not really any sort of coming and going. You did see there was a food delivery, but that was done by drone.
So yeah, I think the quality of Bite Size's recon is going dramatically downhill. It starts off with like, okay, like see the house. Yeah, I get a good view of when they're coming and going. Oh, it looks like he's getting food delivery. Uh, so a thing I didn't think about in this plan is I don't normally walk this much. I'm gonna look into where I can get food delivery. And then future updates are about what restaurants are in the area.
Okay. You do pass by the way, the Airbnb that you did look up.
This place looks dope. This is by far the nicest place I've ever thought about sleeping in. The guards are not cool. They got unhappy if I got too close, but it's all good.
I like the food delivery angle.
Me too, dude. I could use a burger.
Yeah, I was
The
really
bag
feeling some Taco Temple.
Taco
Was
Temple.
it carried in a bag, a paper bag, plastic bag? Or we got
Box.
cartons?
It was carried in a robot.
You know, we should get one of those robots for delivery.
You keep talking about these drones like they grow out of trees.
I mean,
What we've got, I actually do. Maybe I could finalize that knowledge skill. I thought I had drone
depending on how quick and strong you are, I can get one literally brought to you.
automobiles. Drones are
And,
automobiles, right?
and it'll come with an ice cream for me.
Oh, actually, shit. That is how we're gonna do this. When you order the food, order it to nearby, right? And then hack that drone. And then, yeah, maybe we can hack the drone that a nearby food delivery drone, and then we can just spoof it to fly over the fence or something.
We can place explosives. Have the drone come to us. We'll put explosives on it. That it delivers the food and explodes. Under the confusion, that's when we jump the fence and steal the car.
I don't like have explosives. I'm gonna pull up my delivery app and see if they'll deliver me explosives.
It's 2080. They'll deliver you anything.
Yeah, Shiawase Prime is
just
really
gotta
good this
order
time
it.
of year.
Just gotta order it in parts, and nobody knows.
Different ingredients.
I mean, look, I'm down to hack the drone if somebody wants to grab it. It's definitely got cameras on it. So that is a concern.
Let's put on a face mask. What are we doing with the drone?
I don't know. I was saying it would be handy if we had a delivery drone because we could like deliver something inside or deliver one of us
Like food.
inside, and sure.
Or
But,
He's got to leave with that car eventually.
All right.
Yeah.
So how long
It's-
are we going to talk about this before we just jump the fence and break the windows?
Yep, that one.
I'm trying to give it a good 24 hours of surveillance before we.
All right.
Do we have a time limit on the from the Johnson
no.
from the actual job?
I mean, you guys also, I mean, didn't really have a Johnson. It was just more of like, here's a mission from a fixer.
Yeah. Not Johnson, but
Yeah,
Fixer.
we're not fancy enough for a J yet.
Not
It's not like
quite.
we have to get this done immediately.
Yeah, I mean, so I do like that. Let's give it a 24-hour stakeout, and then see if we come up with a weaker place that we can jump at. Otherwise, we'll just have to do it the hard way.
As you guys sort of
I've got my hockey mask on. I'm just standing in front of this person's house with my robot dog that's got some tufts of real fur, but I couldn't really afford the whole thing. I've just been standing there all day.
seems good. As it begins to get late, you guys do see that there is a heavily armored what is it? GMC Bulldog that comes to the front gate, drives through. You hear a group of people leave it, and you see all the guards do like a shift where they replace the physical security, and then those going to go in, and then it leaves out.
Different driver?
Yes, different driver.
When they drove in, did they use the keypad or was it like remote open?
It seemed to be remote opened for them.
I guess I'd like to see if I can figure out anything about the pan that they had for the van.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are they on a host? Are they running private?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll matrix perception for me.
Sure.
Oh, shit, if we do jump this fence, I'm really good at climbing.
He said I'm really good at climbing.
Four.
4. They do have a pan that was running silent, but you were able to see it.
What's the firewall on it?
Firewall is
I guess how many nets do I have? Because I have questions.
yes. What'd you get? 4 hits? You have 2
Mhm.
nets.
Yeah. What's the firewall rating on it?
Firewall is 3.
I can see it, so it's not part of a host. So, I guess, does it seem like the guards are on it, or does it seem like it's just like the van and the driver?
It definitely seems that there is multiple devices attached to it.
Okay. All right. So this is when they changed the guard. I could maybe mess with that van, but that doesn't seem like a good idea right now.
We could tail it. See where the van goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe replace a couple guards. Maybe they had a badge to get in or something. Do we see any flashing of a badge or?
No.
I'm gonna guess that they're just either on the host or that they sent a message or something. And
I'm thinking 2 millennium.
It's very 20. It's a very 2060 thinking you got going on there. Gaslight. So you guys wanting to, some of you or all of you, follow the truck or the van, or you guys want to split the party as it were?
You know me. In Shadowrun, it's all about splitting the party.
yeah, you go
Who
follow
drove
the
here?
van. I'm gonna go get an ice cream because I'm sick of being out here.
Hum.
How did we get here?
Sure.
How did I get here?
I think there was a jackrabbit that was involved.
Was it just the jackrabbit we all carpooled?
I think so, because I don't think that. I think.
Yep.
I think Rickroll's the only one that has a
And that's the
vehicle.
one car we have.
Well, I mean, there's also public transit,
Oh,
so
based, you know.
Yeah.
There's Uber.
All right. Well, shoot. I'll jump in with Rickroll. Oh shit. Well, we gotta make a decision quick, as I assume they're like driving off already. I can perceive good, so I don't know. But if I I probably am not dressed too good to like survey the house more than bite size. So I think I should hop in the Jackrabbit, and if you need support with that, I'll be there.
I mean, good news, it's getting dark, so it's gonna be weird for anybody to be outside right now. You sneaky?
Exactly. I am sneaky. Sneaky.
Do it that
I
way.
got the espionage.
Do it that way.
Do what?
Yes.
Be sneaky and spying instead of inconspicuous and spying.
Yep.
I got this fucking dog.
Leaving the car.
Go
I'll
on,
take the
Gypsy.
dog. Man, the way you talk about your pets, I'll bring the dog bag.
Got this stupid dog.
It's the junkyard mutt.
Dang. You know, but the second that mug gets hurt, Gaslight goes full John Wick though. Talks crap about it, but absolutely just pops off and rages the moment he gets hurt.
What does full John Wick look like on somebody who opened with chainsawing somebody to death?
I don't think you want to know.
Chainsawing a few hundred people. to death.
Have you seen a chainsaw used as an improvised weapon?
Yeah. Yes.
Episode 1?
That was an actual weapon.
Oh, I see.
How do you improvise it? Is that you're improvising using it as a ranged weapon?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the ranged weapon that is
That's what I'm going with.
improvised.
Technically possible, lower damage value, but I can light it on fire if I do it that way. I've got corrosive melee, but I have
Fire range.
prone.
Thanks. I hate all of it.
I can't do fire and be connected with the attack.
So, Rickroll, you are following this truck with Gaslight. Is that correct?
Yes. Correct.
Okay.
All right. So then I guess I'll put the car. I'll take the dog. Put the dog in the truck unless he's going to get ice cream with bite size. But I've got cycle wear is the official armor as my jumpsuit, but it's got the camouflage package.
Mm.
So I'll program that to be a little bit darker, then I'll just try to stay out of the street lights and
Okay.
snoop around. Let me ask this: what's around the property? Are we in a neighborhood with houses on all sides, on two sides, on no sides?
Yeah, I mean they're pretty big, like lots, that are they do share a wall. Like all the properties do share a wall that are touching. Um, but there are these compounds, for the lack of a better word, on both sides of the street, and the street is very well lit.
I'm thinking about going off the street. Like, what's behind the house? Is it undeveloped? Is it like a really tight neighborhood?
It's pretty tight. On the other side of the on the other side though, it is a just sort of another street, another road that doesn't have access into like an entry to the
Right, but
name.
if I'm on foot, can I just like be not under a street light and maybe
Yeah.
a window and
Mm-hmm.
at least get close enough without being in a street light?
Yeah. You still are a
Well,
good
that's the
decent
angle.
amount away from the like the property. Like you're on the like could be like on the other side of the wall, but you're not near like the house on the back side of the property.
One last question: are any trees?
Inside the wall, yes, not outside.
No trees outside.
Correct.
Not even just for surveillance.
Mm-mm. It's a security
Alright.
risk.
Yeah, I'll go around. I'm gonna try to avoid the light, and if that means I have to go like a block away or so to get around all these walls, but I want to try to get another angle on this house out of this. Try to get to a
Okay.
lesser lit area.
Go ahead and roll sneaking for me. And Rickroll, are you staying on the grid or manually driving this car to keep?
That's a really good question.
I would probably assume manually
I
driving since
think-
you're following something versus telling it to go somewhere.
Yes.
Then can you go ahead and do a driving roll for me, please?
Oh, I'd love to.
So good.
This is where I remember I actually did buy a very tiny flying drone.
I love that for
So
you.
I do have that. I also love that for me.
Trying to find out what the camouflage package.
Bite size, what kind of ice cream are you looking to get here? Or more of soy cream, but
It's going to be like a soy with like mint and chocolate in it to try to mask the soy flavor. And then maybe like a little scoop with like vanilla flavor for the dog.
I like it.
And if he gets any like weird looks about trying to feed the robot dog vanilla ice cream,
Mm-hmm.
he's just going to eat it later.
Okay, cool. Based and understood. But is it chocolate chip, mint chocolate chip, or is it mostly mint ice cream with chocolate, or is it chocolate with mint? Is the real question.
It's mint chocolate chip.
Respectable. It's underrated ice cream.
I've learned that I have some pretty hot takes on ice cream, but
We'll have that off-stream
we've never-
conversation. Rickroll with the 4 for piloting. You're such a good driver.
I am.
It's like you're a getaway driver or something.
It is like that's a big part of what Rickroll's supposed to be doing.
In gaslighting the fact you were here with your
5.
stealthing.
It's like down to the ground, almost on all fours. You can kind of see his tail up and curled. Trying to get through in between streetlights, quick,
I love it.
silent.
Okay.
Added +1 for my camouflage package.
Oh, sick. Rickroll. You do show up at a apartment complex. They all sort of like pile into one of the rooms on the first floor.
Okay. But so they parked the van in the apartment complex.
Mm-hmm.
How's the just roughly? How's the security on the apartment complex compare to the compound?
Significantly less. Like no sort of. It's very
Very
public. It is very very pretty much normal like apartments. You do see they do have what looks like a private security vehicle that is doing patrols around the complex. But you don't see like drones flying overhead, more than like delivery drones for delivering food. And you know the occasional drones that fly around the city limits and stuff like that in general. But definitely significantly lower security rating. You're looking at like D security rating more or less in this area.
All right, there's our weakness. Is there a
Sorry, C.
Is there like nice? Is there like a Airbnb rental around here or a restaurant, someplace that I could sit and watch this apartment?
Yeah. There's a couple of restaurants in this general area.
All right. Well, I will park and I will find a place that I can be relatively inconspicuous, and I'll just keep an eye on this while wait for the other two to finish what they're doing.
Yeah. And I mean, you're also able to like go to like just stay in the parking lot of this apartment complex if you like. I mean, it's a decent little complex.
Oh yeah, then I will do that. I will park, just sort of in a corner and just keep an eye on it. Just kind of look like I'm chilling on my car.
Perception roll for me, please. And then extended if you would like to make it extended.
Do I gotta?
No, you don't have to.
Oh, it could have been worse. Choices were made.
Choices were made. Could have been
a glitch.
Could have been a quick glitch.
Folks, street level is tough.
It is so
You're
tough.
missing a lot of skills.
It is so tough, and I love it.
I also love it. It feels very, like just starting out.
Yeah. I'm just like the pure joy that we got for being able to pay rent and also have a few $100 million left over it was something special, guys. It was a special moment. But you do see that roughly after about an hour, people begin to leave the apartment, and in normal clothes, not in like the security attire that they had, and then all get into different cars and then begin to leave. But you do get to about an hour go by, and all besides from what you counted for people going into the apartment, all besides one has left.
And the van's still there.
Van is still there.
All right. I will tell the guys, hey, I think this might be our window here. Now, I don't know if we need to jump on it right now or if this is going to be a repeating window day to day, but I think there's just one dude in there with the van.
Why would
You
they
have a
go
bulldog?
to an apartment that they don't stay at? Is that like aging, get ready to go to work sort of situation, or also did you know that even the buses in this neighborhood are swanky? Like this is ridiculous.
Feel like Robin Hood.
Like I can cool and heat my seat. This is nonsense.
On a bus?
This seat has better climate control than my house.
That's probably true for all of us.
Yeah, probably based off where you guys are staying. um, I'm so sorry. Was there a question that you had asked me?
I was asking
Mm.
the guys.
If we're gonna hit
Yeah,
this,
no,
that's the
I,
bulldog,
w-
right?
Yeah, the bulldog
What's the
with
name
the
of the
security
vehicle?
Yep.
bulldog.
yeah, and like very in Shadowrunner fashion to show up in a bulldog. Like this could be a trid. Like I'm about it.
I agree. So the rough workings of a plan are flashing through Rickroll's mind. So we jump the guy in this apartment and get access. Hopefully they have a key card or something for the bulldog, and then we take the bulldog. We show up at what should be shift change. I mean that gets us through the
As
gate, right?
do we show up
But we
as the security?
Well, so that's where it kind of falls apart, right? So the step one is get the bulldog, right? Because that gets us through the gate, right? But what do we do with step two? Do we just, get through the gate and then immediately go boost the car? That feels like it's not going to work. Uh, but maybe we can figure out if this bulldog just automatically gets through the gate and we can go through whenever we want. Because then we could, just show up and sneak him around. I don't know. It feels like this is a good place to stake out, though.
Well, so
Much lower
couple
security.
things there. I have to imagine that whatever they used to get through the gate, since it wasn't uh, a key code or something, is has to do with the comm links. So presumably that guy's comm link can get them through the gate. Also, if we want to look like security, I could call my fixer and see if we could get like security looking uniforms, but didn't you say they changed in there?
Yeah, they probably have uniforms in there.
So you might be right. This might be the way. Were any of them short? Because me and Gaslight both need like it's like a different sizing chart.
We could cut out a
Were
hole,
any
but
of
I
them
think it might
short?
be best if I keep my tail inside the pants.
Yeah, probably.
Might be
Probably.
uncomfortable, but we'll make do. Also, the shoes. I got like flat feet, but works.
You can just
I mean,
like stay in the van if you don't want to wear the shoes or something. Like it'll be fine.
We'll just cut out the soles, and if they notice my thumb hanging out, deal with it.
I think this is a good plan. I don't know if we necessarily do it tonight, but I think this is a good plan.
Yeah, I would sort of
Okay,
agree because I think we need like the third step, right? How are we getting the car? So this is a great way to get through the gate, and we can hopefully get the details on that. But then once we're through the gate, how are we stealing the car? Because I don't anticipate that we're going to be able to fool them for long that we're their replacement security team.
Right.
Tell you what, I'm about 30 feet away from the walls of this place. I'm gonna go dark and get a mapping of the security system as much as I can.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
the
that
last
that
we
makes
heard
sense.
from Gaslight.
Hey, dipstick, stop it. Sorry, no, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, just throw him a wrench. He likes that.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna put my comlink on airplane mode, um, just in case there's any like cyber security, um, and you know,
Oh, there's two things there. You can put your comlink on running silent,
I'm
which
just gonna turn it off.
is your willpower plus sleaze to avoid getting spotted, or you can just turn it off.
I was just gonna turn it off. Airplane mode, turn it
In which
off. It's the same thing.
you lose access to most of your gadgets, but you're probably fine without that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a quick peek. Uh, I'll turn it back on if I need to call someone. Maybe I can spot some cameras.
Okay.
I'll
What do you
probably put
think,
my notes
storyteller?
down, too.
Very.
Gaslight's going sneaky mode.
It's going dark. Hopping that fence and going inside the compound, sneaky mode, or
Whoa, I wouldn't go that far. I'm gonna pop over my head over the fence, see if I can spot any cameras,
okay.
and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception for me, please.
Yeah, I got my mask on. I don't
Sure.
want to be quickly identified. But what do you want?
Perception.
And I have knowledge in security systems. That may grant me an edge. Right? Is that what knowledge does these days?
I do forget what knowledge rolls do, or like knowledge skills do, actually.
Doesn't generally just give you an edge.
GM discretion. You can
You can
have
roll
him roll
every
to
tab.
recognize stuff. You could give him an edge.
Sick. You can go ahead and have a use it or lose it edge.
Use it or lose it. All right, let's see what happens. Ooh, do I get a wild dice for this? What is perception? That's intuition.
Yeah.
I think I do. No, I don't have enhanced perception. Ooh, 3's pretty good. Gotta use this edge or lose it, though. I will use it to turn.
It
What is
costs
an
2
extra
to bump a
edge?
4 to a 5.
Yeah,
If you're just trying to stay edge neutral, you just re-roll a failure.
Right, so I'll use an extra edge. So I'll use one edge to one net edge. Turn a 4 into 5, so make that a 4 hits.
4 hits. You do see there are some cameras on the back of the house. And there look like there are some spotlights, even though they are currently not active, on the sort of guard posts that are on each corner.
I got a vision enhancement too. That's a +1 dice pool, right?
Vision enhancement? I believe that is +1 dice pool, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
Oh, it's one more hit. So 5 hits.
Nice.
I just re-rolled one dice, but same thing. Anyway, does that change any information?
Nope.
Okay. Cool. What's the security like while I'm up there? Any patrolling guards?
Just the ones that are in the little towers on each corner. But on the backside, there are no patrols. Seem to be more based
Well
off the front. No, I mean it's pretty dark on the backside of the place. But again, there are, like I said, there are spotlights. They're just not open.
How tall is this fence?
10 feet.
Trees
No trees. Or the trees on the inside, like inside, on the other side of the wall.
on the
But
inside,
yeah,
but not like I'm in the back.
correct.
Tree near me. If I jump this
Uh,
fence, where am I gonna hide?
you have a um. There are some they're like just individuals, but they're probably about a good 5 feet from the fence. You have to jump down and sprint behind one, but there are some that you could hide behind.
All right, I'm jumping the fence.
Okay.
I got the back cameras. I got my face covered. I'm gonna move it a little bit more and get around to the other side of the building and see if I got any cameras on that side. I'm thinking if I'm imagining this as a square building, to keep it simple, if I have a good picture of the rear cameras, all right, I'm gonna press my luck, and now I'm maybe gonna get the left side, for example. I'm thinking, worst case scenario, I can run out quick enough and jump that fence and get away before shit gets too dangerous.
Hold on 1 second.
Scared money don't make money. Oh, you're looking that up. I'm gonna look up Great Leap one more time. It's gonna be my goal every session. What does this power do? Hypothetically, 2 meters per hit. Horizontal jump. Vertical jump of half a meter per hit. 10 feet is about, what, 4 meters? That's insane. Great Leap is a terrible power.
Yes.
Standing vertical. I can make a running jump. Okay, so a running jump just specifies 2 meters per hit. Standing horizontal is 1 meter, standing vertical is half a meter. So I'm thinking if I do a running jump, I can do a vertical 2 meter per hit. That's 2 hits to just leap over this fence. If I have to, you know? Probably won't have to.
Never.
I've also got my monkey paws give me some stuff for climbing. I don't even need to jump. I thought about not taking it because, like, who needs magic? Who needs to jump?
Me.
But I thought I'd lean into it.
Okay.
You
Sorry.
gotta
I'm
take the good
putting
with the
some
bad.
new stuff in here real quick.
If you're gonna take void-year warranties, you gotta take the Great Leap.
Do you?
I do, in order to sleep at night.
Oh. You guys can see this
Monkey paws.
this map, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monkey paws gives me a +2 dice pool bonus to climbing and gymnastics. and 0 gravity. So if we go to space,
Now we're talking.
I'm built for 0 gravity movement.
If we go to space, I did something wrong in the street level campaign.
Wait, this isn't a Saab Javelin.
It's an
What's this button
airplane.
do?
Straight to the moon. Okay.
Magic
Alternate
school
propulsion. Alternate propulsion, like microthrusters.
with an acceleration of 246. We'll be there in 3 months. I lose my monkey paws bonus if I'm wearing shoes.
You hate to see it. Can I just click and drag this? Is that a thing I can do? It is. Pog. That's not who I needed to drag. Ugh, where's your sheet, monkey man? Is your sheet in here? It is.
Yeah. Want me to drag it?
No, I got it. There you go.
So I'm just in between these towers.
Yeah, that's on the backside.
Okay.
For you guys,
They would have shot if they saw me.
sure would have. The exterior, like the entirety of the board, is the compound. Anything outside of the board is the walls. The white lines with the brown squiggles, as we have, the best maps here, is the driveway. The purple box is the warehouse, and the red house is the mansion inside. The blue boxes are the guard towers, and then you have cameras and the likes.
Okay. Can I
Car
see
is
the
in
guards?
purple box.
Car is in purple box. Well, assumingly, but yes.
Are the guards visible? Are they sticking out their heads through
Yeah,
the window?
their guards are visible.
They don't see me. All right. Well, I want to just I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I got obviously these 2 cameras in front of me. And I'm just really just trying to get a good visual map because I don't think we have any of the details. So I think just want to see what's on the right side of this building. And then, I'll probably dip after that. But if I can get there from the wall, or if I need to jump over the fence, like here to get a good line of sight and see if. I mean, I know meta-wise I can see that camera, but I want to get it character-wise too.
Of course. Wish there is.
And also, if I'm closer to this tower, I might be able to hug the wall of the tower. And at least, if the cameras see me or not, but at least I'm not going to get immediately seen by the guy.
Right. So you're gonna make your way to the left side here, or the right side, I should ask.
The right side.
Okay. And then I will do.
Shrubbery.
Yeah, every one of the
feel like
circles
I'm in that-
is a tree.
I feel like this is Legend of Zelda when you're young Link trying to go find Princess Zelda
Yep.
in the courtyard.
Respectable. Okay. Go ahead and make another sneaky sneak.
In fact,
test.
let me do this. This would probably just be safer. If those are trees,
Yes.
and if I need to jump this fence to get a closer look,
You are already
what I would do
inside
is
of the fence, by the
get
way.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I want to get in the tree.
You want to climb,
I
like,
think that'll
climb
be
up a tree?
less chance of getting spotted. Climb up the tree and then hop from tree to tree to get closer. I know it sounds ridiculous, but are we thinking those are 10-foot gaps?
What did we have that for the original?
I know it's a lot of logistical questions.
Sometimes squares are meters, so that might
Yeah.
be a 4-hit jump to jump from tree to house.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't really matter, but either way, get in the tree. That way, if the cameras are looking at the ground, at least I'm higher up. If anyone's reviewing the cameras, if they happen to hit me, maybe they'll think that was a bird.
Go ahead and roll athletics for me.
That was a normal monkey from the zoo.
To climb this up. Mm-hmm.
Man, you wouldn't believe the bird that flew in here the other day. It looked just like Nightcrawler from the X-Men.
Craziest bird.
All right. I got gecko tape gloves. I don't know if that does anything for. I think that. Oh.
I think it's for sticky fingers.
Gear. Gear. I got it right here. Gecko. Tape gloves. I've got my phone off, so I'm not going to take the wireless bonus. It just says, it gives me assistance. So you do with that what you will. I'll roll my athletics.
You get to use assisted climbing when you are climbing. Assisted climbing is...
Oh, I also have the monkey paws, which gives me a plus. So that's a 1.
Wait, do you not have strength? Oh, you do have strength. Oh, that's rough.
I got some strength.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't see the
hold on.
first dice roll. I didn't see the first roll. I just saw the re-roll.
Well, I did re-rolling it more like adding to. It doesn't matter
Yeah, for sure.
since I rolled a 0. I just was adding 2. For my monkey paws,
You got
I
paws?
got my gecko tape. Nimble fingers, that doesn't help me. Oh, assisted climbing is unfun. I've also got a ton of other things. I've got climbing gear. I got a climbing gear, but anyway. So yeah, I think 1 hit. That's all I got. Out of 10 dice. Love dice. I could re-roll 1 more with an edge.
Climbing gear gives you a point of edge, and since it calls itself assisted climbing, and so do gecko tape clubs, there may be the same thing.
Okay. Nothing with that point of edge.
Sick.
They're really slick trees here. My tail give me anything? I think it does, but I think it's only for like balance and stuff.
Love it.
+1 for all athletics related to balance and climbing, so +1 edge. So I actually would have 2 edge. My tail would give me an edge.
Okay.
I'll re-roll another dice.
Do it. Sweet functional tail, bro.
There we go. 2
Two hits. You're able to stay in the tree without really being noticed.
I did it. Just use all the tools at my disposal.
Exactly. So maybe you went to here. Okay.
So yeah, I'm in the
Awesome.
tree, and I'm just gonna go to the next tree, and just try to get a better angle on the side of the house.
Okay. Go ahead and
I make those jumps too if you want. I can do use my power for that.
yeah.
You want me to jump to the tree?
Yep. One more time.
All right.
Jumping, jumping, jumping. Zubuwafu looking character. Blue's good. Hey.
Where was that when I was climbing?
No.
Oh, look, it had
No, no.
monkey paws in the functional
No,
tail.
no, 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 no. This is where you wanted it.
The jumping
It
piece
had
is
the
where you
functional
want
tail
it.
Before?
Yeah, it had it as far as the first one. It said monkey paws and functional
Oh,
tail.
yeah. All right.
You go ahead
Well, they don't.
and
Yeah, okay.
make your way stealthily, jumping from tree to tree. You make it down this right side here, and you do see there is a armored and armed individual sort of pathing down this right side here. You do see the
All right.
two set of cameras and the guard here, sort of is sitting and watching over this quadrant.
All right. Mental note.
Okay.
Leap back over the fence and get back to the street.
Yeah.
Turn
Easy
my phone
enough.
back on. Say I'm ready for pickup.
Okay.
Worth it.
And that is where we will go ahead and wrap up for tonight as you guys are surveilling the compound. Thank you guys so much for coming hanging out. Really do appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys head over to Adventure Dice. Use code JBrews for 10% off your order. Fantastic group of individuals who have been partnered with multiple tabletop shows that we have going on. Speaking of, make sure to catch our lineup. This Tuesday we are Indie by Night Blurred Lines, where we play Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition. And we go into episode, I think it's 46 next week, where Riley and the gang have opened up the Succubus Club, and there's a lot of tension and a lot of heat going on in that club currently. Next Wednesday, we have Tales of Valerian, our Daggerheart campaign, where the group is just hanging out and enjoying the summer festival inside of Arrowfell. And next Thursday, we have our Shadowrun show, We Run the Night, Season 5. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys next week on another wonderful episode of We Run the Night. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.